Hello, my name is Laszlo. Every year, more than 1 million people die and 50 million get injured in car accidents. 90% of these are caused by human errors, but half of them could be prevented by safety features. Still, only 6% of the new cars are fitted with these new ADAS driver assistance systems, such as collision avoidance and automated braking. Why? The root cause of the problem is the current system design of cars. Several decades ago, television sets contained a multitude of wires and tubes. Nowadays, if you open up a TV, there are only a few chips inside. This system is complicated and expensive. With AdasWorks, we plan to change this and make these premium-only safety features available to all. Good news, the cheap generic application processors are available now, and they are powerful enough to take over all the functions currently done by separate modules in the car. Integrated with the sensors of the car, especially with cameras, these new chips are powerful enough to do all the safety functions and later the autonomous driving functions as well. As the hardware complexity decreases, the importance of software grows. So our ADAS software will be the key component which will stop your car when a child unexpectedly steps on the road or when you are tired and you need to go home. To demonstrate that we can fully control a car, we will showcase our prototype at the next CES in January. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and my former startup provides chip testing software for NASDAQ 100 companies. So we know all the key players well, and our engineers are the best in computer vision and parallel programming. We have already entered into negotiations with 4 major US car manufacturers. Until today, we have been self-funded. We invested $2 million in R&D. NVIDIA, one of our chip partners, is already committed to fund half of our Series A round, and we have European VCs on board too. However, we still need a VC to lead the round. Our products are currently prototype only. We are currently developing it to real-world products. And we also need to add test and integration engineers to make the products stable enough. The most profitable investments are those companies or those startups who disrupt whole industries. Even though transportation industry is considered to be one of the most revolutionary in the near future, actually very few VC investments are made in this field. We think that there is a $2 billion addressable market now this way, and AdasWorks will provide that.
Is this a regulated market? How you solve the certification problems or issues?
So basically, our initial entrance to the market is just to substitute some of the very complex functionalities currently in the car. So basically, all these functions currently done by separate modules, we are substituting with a single chip and software. Currently, the cost of these systems can be up to $1,000 to the OEMs and $5,000 to the customers, which is very expensive for the small cars. And we roughly can decrease the cost to 1/5 of that.
I really like what you are doing. I think it's very interesting. And I think you're right that the software is going to be the important component. But if you say that software is going to be the key part in cars going forward, how are you going to compete against software companies entering into the car market? So maybe in the future, car companies are actually going to be software companies like Google making self-driving cars. How are you going to compete in the long term with these guys who have much more resources than you do?
So the basic thing that we are very efficient in targeting embedded chips, and we are shooting very at the low end. So what we will showcase at the CES is a $200 box system which drives the car. It is comparable to the Google car, where only the sensor cost $80,000. That's the difference.